Say hello to Fentern. Fentern are very efficient and hardworking creatures, and they make an even greater companion. Just make sure to keep your coffee guarded. This little guy will be coming soon with Atlantean Part 2, and this little guy is designed by YOLO Draws and modeled by Sodaraishi. Fentern are very efficient creatures when it comes to completing day-to-day tasks. They are attracted to the smell of coffee and can often be found drawn to places where the aroma is strong. So, going back to my community post, because I didn't really make a video on the silhouette, I thought this was an armadillo, and honestly, looking at the render, it still weirdly does look like an armadillo to me. And then there's also my theory that this could be Mr. Ferrex's pet, and I still feel like that could be the case, especially now that I know it's a ferret, and ferret and Ferrex are very similar in spelling and sound and everything. So I would honestly be shocked if Mr. Ferrex doesn't own a Fentern. But I gotta say, it's very cute. I love ferrets. I wish I could have a ferret as a pet, but I know that they're kind of messy and stinky. Maybe that's why they like coffee. I don't know. One thing is, I love the little bow tie that it shows off in the artwork. The render, you can't really see it, but I love little bow ties. And you know, this is coming from the guy that's made like 20 different bow ties on the catalog. Did I just shamelessly plug those bow ties? Yes, I did. Anyway, now I think the big question on my mind, and probably a lot of people's mind, is where is this going to be found? Because for most of what we know about Atlantean Part 2, a lot of it is underwater, and a lot of the stuff in Loomians we've seen are sea creatures. So seeing a ferret who seems to be an intern or something at like a 9-to-5 office job, maybe even overworked and needs to drink the coffee to keep themselves sane, it's definitely not going to be underwater. And literally the only places I can think it's going to be is Kabunga Coffee or in the Living District Park, because that's where other pets are, like the dog and the cat, because I can't remember their names. And it definitely seems a little interesting. Like, I wonder with Atlantean Part 2, are we perhaps going to see some upgrades to like older areas and added content and whatnot? Because it definitely is interesting trying to think of where this would be and what its purpose is, and why they definitely are mentioning coffee, and explicitly says that they're often found drawn to places where the smell of coffee is strong. I don't know. The only place I can think of is Kabunga Coffee. But yeah, I think I've been rambling a little bit too much on this one, but it's cute. I like it. Still no release date, unfortunately, but I'm sure we're getting it soon. You know, even if it gets delayed again, I feel like November at the least we're getting it. I don't know. All I know is I gotta play Mario Wonder in 3 days. Can't wait for that.